Giving it a few folks to jump on here. Let me see if I can do this. For some reason, I cannot. Shall it be, right? Only one viewer, really? I'm having trouble. I get my pretty face up there. Hello, world. Welcome to Real America Rants and Raves. I'm your host, Don Michaels, a.k.a. Big Sexy, Medium Sexy, a.k.a. Big Papa Love, and many, many other aliases that go along with it, right? Forget about it. Rant and Rave, I will not comply, right? Forget about it. All right, I'm trying to figure out why I have no camera on YouTube. I mean, I don't know. YouTube is just a mess all the time, dude. Like, unless you're like, I don't know. Unless you're always doing something weird, like, or you're part of them, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe it's just my own personal ignorance. I mean, I can accept responsibility for my own ignorance. I mean, fuck, I do all the time, right? But how I don't know. Okay, I see somebody popped on YouTube. Can you guys see me? Because it's saying there's no camera, or it's showing me no camera. And I don't know how to freaking change it. I've never had this problem before. I see this some sort of a demonic little freaking thing on here. Like, that's not who I am, bro. Forget about it. I'm 100% against demonic crap. But listen, we're gonna have a good night, because we're gonna go off tonight. Okay, we're gonna go off tonight. There's too much going on for us not to, but I need to get there first. It takes me a while to get shit moving. All right, listen. Welcome to Real America Rants and Raves. I'm your host, Big Don Michael / Big Papa Love / medium sexy / many other aliases. What's your rant? What's your rave? Hurry up.
Yeah, what's this symbol you're repping here? What is this? Is this your Elon Musk fanboy stuff?
Oh, you know what? I agree with you on that. I don't know. For some reason, they're not letting me have a camera on YouTube, dude. I don't know why.
Does that symbolize? It looks like an M. Does that symbolize your loyalty to Elon Musk?
No, listen. I'm 100%. I know that there's so many people out there that are begging. They're praying for the Antichrist. They're praying for someone to give them power and strength. Okay. And Elon Musk is answering their prayers, dude. And these people have no idea about Elon Musk. The only thing they know about Elon Musk is he's a champion for free speech. Well, so was fucking Hitler, dude. Hitler was also until he took power.
Is it true that people have seen you driving an electric Jeep around town?
No, it's not true. I do not drive an electric Jeep. Matter of fact, my Jeep is too much. I don't even want to drive the damn thing because I get like 4 miles a gallon.
And there's a Musk 2024 sticker.
No, there's no Musk 2024 sticker. All right, seriously, okay. We always get the fucking people that harass us here, but hold on. Facebook peeps, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out why I can't. There's no camera on. It won't let me click or do anything, dude. Oh, and the guy that I called to help me, he never even called me back. So we gotta find somebody else. So I'm dealing with that for a second here. Just give me a second here because it freaking aggravates me. Like, why can't these people see my pretty face, man? Forget about it, right? Forget about it. All right, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and leave YouTube alone because obviously, I mean, YouTube's only a backup anyways. I mean, unless you're like part of them, you don't get much going on there. And someone like me definitely gets nothing on YouTube. We used to when we first started, but that's before everything was censored and all the, whatevers. And I know there's other platforms I can go on, and I preach about this, and I know that, okay? But I like YouTube just for a backup. So, give me a second to figure out what's wrong here. Obviously, I'm just not going to be able to figure out what's wrong here. Can you guys see me over here? Okay. Oh, what is this? Hold on. Hyla. Oh, how do I hold on. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good night tonight. Let's see. How do I read these comments? See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, I'm kind of fucking illiterate when it comes to some of this stuff. All right. Let's just go ahead and start the whole damn show over because I jumped right into it. Let's play a little bit of music. We got another call already. I haven't even gotten started, guys. Give me a minute here. I'm safe. Because I have a lot to lecture about tonight. Real American Rants and Raves. What's your rant? What's your rave?
Donnie, how are you doing this week? Good, Donnie.
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing there, buddy?
Not too bad. I'm looking behind you in those windows. Are they putting a big tower behind you or something? One of those big 5G poles?
Well, actually, Fox 8 News is right down the street. I would say within a half a mile, and they have 5G towers or 5G equipment set up all on the towers. It's actually pretty amazing to watch because, a couple years ago it wasn't there, but now it's there. Actually, it happened during the COVID as a cover-up. The COVID was a cover-up. All over. They're everywhere now. 5G towers are everywhere. That's why so many people are getting sick. That's why you're seeing more heart attacks. That's why you're seeing more cancer. You know what I mean? We'll get into that a little bit later. But listen, bro. Listen. I'm just trying to get started. You guys are firing me up already.
All right. Well, I'm going to call you back later, Okay.
All right, yeah, just give me a few minutes to get myself situated because I'm running late. I can't even get my damn video on fucking YouTube. Excuse my language.
Oh.
You know, so just give me a few minutes here because there's some people posting some good stuff. Or at least hold on, I wouldn't say it's good, but I want to say they're posting something. And I want to see what they had to say. So just give me a minute here to get fired up because I'm fired up. Listen, bro. Listen, I'm fired up. It's time to take our country back. All right, forget about it.
I'm with you.
All right, thanks for the call, bro. All right, whatever. All right, Big Papa Love is here. You know, I like to get started and talk about stuff. You know what I mean? But sometimes you guys, I am running late. What time is it? Oh shit, I'm running like 20 minutes late. 9:32, 25 minutes late. Hey Diana, how you doing, sweetheart? Okay, hold on. Hang on. Where am I at? All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and start over. All right. I'm drinking my Shiner Holiday Cheer beer. And I know I mentioned this before, but I've never been one that liked stuff. I'm like a Miller Lite guy and forget about it. You know what I mean? But this stuff ain't that bad. Throw some ice on it and enjoy yourself, right? Second off, welcome to Real America Rants and Raves. I'm your host, Big Papa Love / Medium Sex Michael / Forget About It, right? That's who the hell I am, okay? So, what a beautiful day it was today. Beautiful day. Bringing 75 degrees. The yard's still a complete disaster. Started putting the shed together, me and one of the kids. And we were sinking in 6 inches of mud. We got the walls up. We got the important parts up. We had to shut it down because I was getting aggravated and forget about it, all right? Man, I look weird without a hat on, don't I? Like, yeah, but I'm still sexy, though. Forget about it, right? So, anyways, thank God it's finally warm. Now, somebody just told me, see, this is why I can't get nothing done. You know what? I'm going to start shutting shit down and control things the way I need to control them and not let you. Welcome to Real America Rants and Raves. What's your rave?
You sound drunk.
I am not drunk.
That's 2 weeks in a row. Shut it down.
No, I'm trying to get drunk, dumbass. I might even break. You know, guys, get me off the wrong track. I have like 14 bottles of wine back there. I've never drinking wine a day in my life. I decided that I was going to be all cool and stuff. Club. Well, now I have so much effing wine that I don't know what to do with it. I got wine in the garage. I got wine in the basement. I got wine over here. I finally shut my membership down because I'm like, dude, you know, $200 or $300 every couple of months. I'm like, no, forget about it. You know, it's costing and it's not even chilled now. Now it's getting warm finally. But someone just told me it was going to snow on Wednesday. You know, hold on again. Over. You just all fired up. And you guys know sometimes it's easier for Big Papa Love to get fired up and get all mad at everybody, you know. And I'm going to get to your comments here in just a minute. Hey, Roseanne, how are you, sweetheart? Kevin Weber, how you doing, buddy? I'm going to get to all you guys. And I'm going to get to you too, Hyla Salah. I don't know what I don't know, you know. I'm going to get to you too, Hyla. Oh, someone's doing burnouts around the neighborhood. Well, anyways. So coming on late. Again, I apologize. You guys always know I'm never prepared. Everybody knows I'm not prepared. I show up. You know, I'm kind of like a no. You guys know who George Jones is? Most of you probably don't. George Jones was a awesome country music singer. And they called him No Show Jones because he would do concerts and whatever, and he may or may not show up. You know what I mean? Well, that's kind of how I run things. Obviously, I don't have 80 million fans or followers or sing songs or whatever, but I still have fun. So forget about it. And speaking of forget about, where is Forget About It? Forget About It said he might be interested in showing up again here in the future. But before I really get started, I just want to share a few things with you guys. Now, since I started redoing this show, I've noticed that my friends list, keeps dropping, you know, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm okay with that. Okay. Because honestly, I mean, really think about it. Who really reacts in intercourses with you when you're doing something? You know what I mean? You post a picture of your kids or your flowers, your garden, you might get 50, 60, 70, 100 likes. Or if you're really popular, you might get 300. Forget about it, right? But meanwhile, you got 5,000 friends or 4,000 friends or 2,000 friends. And then you have your personal friends that also don't want to respect you, or they don't want to promote you. They don't want to help you. They don't want to do anything, right? And you know what? I've come to the conclusion. Now I understand that with this kind of show, I get that with this kind of show because this is a little bit off the hook. We're drinking, we're smoking, we're hooting and hollering, we're ranting, we're raving. Forget about it, right? But where is that support from your friends? I mean, are they really your friends? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And we're gonna cover a lot tonight because there's so much to cover. But tonight I'm gonna be a little more personable because I'm tired of walking on eggshells for people. Like, don't say that, and Bobby, don't say that. You'll offend, Carrie. Don't say that. You'll offend Gina. Don't say that. You'll offend Jeffrey. I mean, at what point do we say, you know what? Delete me, be done with me. Because I don't want drama. I don't want nonsense. I don't want bullshit involved in my life, right? Because I have one purpose, and I'm going somewhere with this, okay? So just give me a second here to explain that. So I don't want drama. I don't want nonsense. We're all we're not, 6th, 7th, 8th grade no more, okay? We don't want the drama. We don't want the nonsense. Either you're with me or you're not. It's very simple. Okay. And I get when we have friends that we disagree with things on. You know what? Yeah, I'm not deleting to disagree with you on something because you know why? Because I believe in freedom of speech. I believe in freedom of thought. I believe in freedom of everything. Okay. You live your life according to your will. I'll live my life according to my will. As long as I do not trespass against your rights and you do not trespass against my rights, we will live in harmony forever, right? So with that being said, I started back Don the Baptist. And Don the Baptist is actually my favorite show. I love doing my rant rave with Don Michaels, my professional version. I do love doing that because you know what? I get to meet people. I get to talk to people. I get to help them promote whatever business they're doing. If it's a gym, if it's a wrestling coach, if it's a karate coach, or what. I'm not taking that call because I want to finish this. You know what I mean? I love doing that, and I do it for my own thing. You know what? Here's the funny thing: people don't realize I put money into that, and I don't get no money out of it. But you know what? That's what we're here to do, right? So before I start taking calls, before I start going off on a numerous guys, seriously, if you're going to get offended tonight, like if you're a soft-hearted, if you're an emotional person, if you're someone that's weak in your belief system, just turn me off tonight. Okay, we can cater to your emotions, but tonight I'm not catering to emotions. Okay, take calls till I finish. So, for all the weak people, the weak-minded people, please just turn it off because I'm going to go off tonight. Okay. Now, I used to go off because obviously I can't take my shirt off, and I'm telling you right now that Big Papa Love is about to fire some stuff up tonight. Okay. So take it for what it is, or beat it, right? And I already seen 3 or 4 people drop off, and that's great. Drop off, say goodnight, goodbye. Okay. You may or may not respect me. I may or may not respect, whatever. Who cares? Say bye-bye. Say good night. Okay. So with that said, before I get started, I want to read you this verse that popped up on my little Bible here. Okay, because my ultimate goal is to bring as many people as to Christ as possible. Okay, the churches of today's world, have you believing that you must be holier than thou, and you must walk these streets as a perfect vessel. Well, guess what? There's no such thing as a perfect vessel. Okay. You know what? I'm a sinner through and through. Do I pay and repent every day? I try to every day. I can't say I do it every day. But you know what? We are humans, okay? We need to reach as many people as possible that are like, like you, like us. And those people that want to block you, delete you, unfriend you, good. Just say goodbye. Just say goodbye. Like I said done about this last week, the first video back in a long time. You know what? If you're not interested, if you don't want to hear about the Lord and you think your preacher's telling you the way it is, God bless you. You keep following that preacher. When the time comes, don't say, I didn't tell you so. Okay? Now, there's just so much confusion and so much trickery. The churches make you, and I know this belongs to Donnie Baptist, but right now we're giving a spiel in this lecture right now. So hit that delete button. If you don't like me, unfriend me, do whatever the fuck you got to do, right? Forget about it. So my goal in this life, because I already know I'm a spirit, okay? But I also know all of you are spirits. And I also know all of us are deceived by things that are happening in this world right now. They've been going on since the beginning, right? Since Adam fell from the tree, or the apple fell from the tree, right? We all know this. This is not a joke. This isn't some storyline made up where, oh, the Bible's fake. It's not real. It was meant to control you. Because honestly, there's nothing in the Bible that controls you. It's all suggestions. It's all ways to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Okay. My ultimate and true goal is to bring the word to as many people as I can. Okay. And you know the best and the most fun part about this whole thing is you have this guy like myself, Big Papa Love, 340 freaking pounds, right? Drinks beer, smokes cigarettes, and has one hell of a good time. Works. And every preacher out there would tell you that, oh, that man's a sinner. But you know, here's the difference between me and them is myself and them, or I and them, or whatever the proper terminology is. The difference is when I teach you, I read from the Bible. When they teach you, they'll tell you their opinion. That's a huge, huge difference of who and what we all are. Okay? They'll never stand before you and say they're a sinner. Or if they do it cocky and loud and so arrogantly that they're mocking you. They're mocking the word of God. Okay? I'll never do that. I'll never do that. So with that said, before I open up these phone lines and I open up the text and I open up all that, oh, I see there's a bunch of text already. Let me say this, and I'm gonna close the subject. I'm gonna shut it down for the night when it comes to my preaching, because that's for the next video. So that my bonds in Christ are manifested in all the palace, in all other places. And many of the brethren of the Lord, waxing confident by my bonds, are much more bold to speak the word without fear. Some indeed preach Christ, even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. Envy, strife, and goodwill. The one preached Christ of contention, not sincerely, supposedly to add affliction to my bonds. But the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. What then, notwithstanding everywhere, whether in pretense or in truth, Christ is preached, and I therein do rejoice. Yeah, and I will rejoice. That's my only topic on that subject. I had to say that, and it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. All right, let's see. What do we got here? We got Chief Odura. God did not create anyone to die in poverty, so don't sit down and die with poverty. There are no side effects, no human blood included. I am here to help my people in terms of their problems, like, exclamation mark. You can call me or what's up at me on this number. Okay, money, instant money, ritual money, pocket money. I don't know. Are you looking for a handout, bro? Because this is not the channel to get a handout. Because we're going to tell you to forget about it. Because you know what? All blessings come from the Lord. Okay? All blessings come from the Lord. In no way, shape, or form should we ever walk out there begging for anything or requesting anything. And that's the problem I had with the churches my entire life. I remember when I didn't have a dime to give, and they would make me feel uncomfortable because I couldn't afford to give a quarter out of my pockets. Because Jesus Christ taught us very clearly, give with what's in your hearts. Give with what's in your hearts. What does that mean, Big Papa Love? That means give what is in your hearts. If you can afford $5, give $5. If that's what you feel to give, and you will be blessed 100-fold. When you start begging and asking for money, and you're standing before the church and the people, and you're saying, "We need $100,000 more." Well, where is your prayers at? Who do you trust in, me, the people, or the Lord thy God? Because the Lord thy God will provide what is needed. What the hell's wrong with these people in these churches? We all see the Olsteins or the Einsteins or whatever the hell their people are called. Come on, dude. It's time we get real America going. It's time that I made a comeback. You know, people have said to me, well, what have you done? Elon Musk has created electric cars. Elon Musk is creating artificial intelligence. Hello, Walls. Isn't that what we're totally against? What does artificial intelligence do? What does artificial intelligence do? It takes away your job. It creates a superior being that doesn't even bleed flesh and blood. Right? So how important is Elon Musk to our survival? Oh, well, we need to cut. The world needs to shut down, and we have too many people on this planet. Do you know there was a study done that you could actually fit every person on this planet in Alaska, and they could survive? But the media and all the gurus will tell you differently. They'll tell you that the world is destroying itself. Meanwhile, they're flying by with chemtrails. Meanwhile, they're poisoning the water. Meanwhile, they're doing all these different things. But we're sitting here believing. And I know most of you don't believe. But there's some of you that do. And that leads me into another topic before I get down to the rest of the comments. Because obviously, Haila Sala is out looking for a handout. Okay? We don't do handouts here. We give as the Lord directs us. I often, a lot of things go flying around the communities, you know, about me or about different things, you know. And there's a reason why I keep my private life private. There's a reason why, you know what, yeah, I'll share some stuff about my kids in sports or a play or what have you. But you all if you all don't realize by now, and again, you can hit the delete button anytime you like. If you haven't realized by now, I never really share anything personal. You don't know where I work. You don't know where I live. You know what I mean? And you can Google search me and you can do all that bullshit. And guess what? None of it will come up. Or an address that's not where I am at. Why is that? Because I keep myself private. And I keep myself private for a reason. And you know what? I've been getting phone calls for the last 2 weeks about the gossip on the streets. And I'm like, are you guys serious? If there's something out there that you think is questionable, that you need to talk to me about, that you need to know about, you call me. Text me. I'll call you back. Okay? Because it's all bullshit. 99% of everything people say is bullshit. All right? So that's my little rant for the evening right now. Let me see what we got going on here. We got some missed calls. There's all kinds of news. Tyson Fury won tonight. I mean, I think it was pretty much obvious he was going to win. He's 6'9". He's a pretty tough boxer. And he stopped him. Was the sixth round, last second. I didn't get to watch it. I wanted to watch it, but it was such a nice day today that I had to take my fat ass outside and work on this shed. And yeah, I was sinking 6 freaking inches into the ground. That's what happens when you're a fat guy. You drop down. You know, the earth just sucks you in because you're fat. You're out of shape. I mean, what are you gonna do? And ordered my sauna. That's a good thing. And let's see. What do we got for text here? Somebody says, I'm not watching that. Okay. I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah, that's what YouTube. I don't know. I don't know why this is showing some weird symbol on my Facebook. Like, no, I'm Illuminati, right? That actually is 666. For some reason, my camera is not working on YouTube. I mean, nobody watches YouTube anyways, but like I said, I do as a backup. Somebody sent me pictures of all the chemtrails. Are you guys familiar with chemtrails? Is anybody familiar with chemtrails? Like, or do you really believe? I had some friends that are into different things, and I used to take pictures to show all the chemtrails. But I realized that people just don't get it. People don't get it, and they're like, "Oh, you're conspiracy. You're crazy." Okay, all right, let's forget about it, right? Forget about it. So I sit and I watch, and so I asked this one guy. I said, you don't find the X and the V and the sky and all those straight lines odd? That are all kind of grouped together. Well, that's the passenger jets dropping fluid or oil or gas or I don't know, some bullshit. I go, oh really? I go, so are you sure about this? I go, are you up there going? Are you really thinking along the lines of that the jetliners are playing X's and V's like they're playing, what's that game called? Hopscotch or something? Like they're bouncing around in the sky and just creating this miraculous X or V or whatever. I mean, you can't you if you don't realize what's going on, keep listening because you will. Maybe not on tonight's show, but in the new as time goes on, because I can't put it all out there. I have to do it slowly, right? Hell, even to my face on YouTube. Nothing's different, so I don't know what the problem is. But like the chemtrail stuff, just look it up, dude. Just look it up. I mean, it's that simple. Look it up. And then look at the sky and tell me those are natural clouds that are forming X's and V's, or planes that are just, oh, well, they're going to Chicago and Illinois and here and there, and they're just making these perfect X's and V's. And, well, that's cool, man. Like, dude, you're a conspiracy guy. Like, man, it's just normal stuff. No, it's not normal, dude. It's not normal. All right, enough of that. Thanks for the text on the chemtrails. That's from the kids. We're not gonna, I don't know, something I texted to them. They don't want to hear about it. They said, let's see, Chief Oderuga did not create anyone to die in poverty, so don't sit down and die with poverty. There are no side effects, no human blood included. I'm here to help my people in terms of their problems. Like, you can call me or WhatsApp me on the money, success. Come on, dude. Forget about it. Now, who? Okay, I don't know who the hell you are. Is that Jewish or is that fucking Muslim? I don't even know. Sounds Jewish. Don't they like the Jews cough a lot when they talk? But dude, listen. There is nor poverty nor death when you have Jesus Christ in your life. Whatever experience you happen to have and deal with in this life is exactly that. Okay, you may starve to death, but you'll never starve to death if you have the Lord Jesus Christ in your life. Because what did he teaches very clearly? I am the breath, I am the water, the light, the everything, right? So forget about it. All right, going down the comments. I know there's only a few, and I know I'm ranting and raving. Diana, hey there. Hi, how are you, honey? Let's see. Diana says, I had got a rant. My iPhone just did an update, and now I have the pregnant man emoji on my phone. Our society has lost its minds. Why do we placate to moral behavior to people with mental illness? You know what? I couldn't agree with you more. Somebody laughed at that. Who the hell laughed at that? Kelly Artino laughed at that. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, what the hell, dude? They won't put American flags on on the emojis. They won't do things that promote patriotism or men or women. They promote everything that's against everything God believes in. I mean, and again, every single bit of this circles back to Christ, God. You have Christ, God, the Holy Spirit, or God, Christ, the Holy Spirit, whatever, however order you want to put it in. Then you have Satan and his little minions, and it's a war. It's a war. You know what I mean? But Christ already won the war because they didn't even know it. The devil himself, being so smart, had no idea that he crucified the Lord, thank God, or his son. Therefore, hi Roseanne, how are you, sweetheart? Kevin Weber, yes, long time no see. How you doing, sir? Carrie, what's up, honey? How are you doing, sweetheart? I have a drink and a chill. Laugh out loud. Hey, drinks are good. Hey, Jen Wallace, how you doing, sweetheart? Love the shirt. Yeah, you guys made it. Thank you very much. Michelle, how are you doing there, honey? Thanks for the comment. I am Big Baba Sexy, Big Baba Love. Let's stop for a shot of beer at LA tonight. Dude, that's LA's like, I don't know, a few minutes away. But all right, guys, listen, hold on. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna play some music here real quick. Oh, it says I gotta purchase this. What the fuck is that? Where's the free shit? I'll be right back. All right, sorry guys. All right, we still on. For some reason, my free stuff wouldn't play. Poopy. It's happening. Hold on. No piss time. Laugh out loud. No, I had to pee, bro. Gotta pee. All right, listen. All right, go ahead. Start calling back in for you guys that are trying to call in. YouTube went down to just a couple. Obviously, I've made people mad. It's okay, though. You know what? No, it's not vodka. Actually, I'm only drinking Shiner's Cheer, Holiday Cheer, Michelle. But I know a lot of people don't want to hear about Christ and religion, and they want you to keep your opinion to themselves. But you know what? We have kept our opinions to ourselves long enough. And you know what? There was a time in this country where people prayed in schools. People prayed with the teachers. People prayed with different things. I was at a wrestling training the other day on Wednesday, and the team went together after practice, and not the team, but all the people went together and they prayed. Dude, I was ecstatic over that, man. I was ecstatic over that. I was like, wow, that's what's missing in our country. I mean, look at what's going on in our country. And I don't want to sound like these Looney Tune, these extremists, but the truth is they've taken God out of our country. They've taken God out of everything, dude. Like, even to mention God, like, is oh, you're just a horrible person. Like, why are you so ridiculous? Like, there is no God, or you don't push your God on us, or whatever, dude. Like, but you know what? I'm done with that. Honestly, I am done with that. So I'm telling you guys all right now. Anybody that's on my Facebook or YouTube's or whatever bullshit sites I'm on, I'm coming, and the Lord's coming with me, man. It's always funny that the movies always say, "And hell's coming with me." We know hell's coming with you, dumbass. But you know what? I say it oppositely. And God's coming with me. Okay? God is coming with me. Not the devil, not hell. The angels of heaven are coming with me. Okay? Because we the people have power over the angels. And that's where the whole freaking war started. That's where the whole war started, because Lucifer was like, no, dude, I've been an angel for millions of years. What the hell, or whatever. How are you going to put these pathetic little peasants above me? God says, that's what I'm going to do. You'll listen to that. I mean, it's a very simple concept, man. Forget about it. Forget about it. Hold on. Absolutely. Corporate meeting on Wednesday started with a prayer. Oh, that is inspiring. Thanks for sharing that, Michelle. I'd like to hear that. That is awesome to hear that things started, a meeting or anything started with prayer. That is awesome. All right, guys. So we're already an hour in. I know that I shut my phone calls down earlier because I was going on my little rant. And I'm okay with that. You guys got anything you want to rant and rave about? I mean, you guys tell me, or I'm just going to go ahead and shut the shit show down and forget about it. You know what I mean? And forget about it. I got to give him a call. Oh, and the guy that's supposed to come help me set all this equipment up so I can come out here and share with you guys articles and facts is no longer. He's not. I don't know. He's not returning my texts or my calls or anything. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and figure that one out myself, I guess. I know there's some equipment I can buy, but I was hoping someone would help me and they can go to the store with me and say, "This is what you need. This is what we've got to do." But it didn't work out that way. I was going to pay the guy. I didn't ask him to do it for free. But so let's see. Oh, the comments. He lies. Comments disappeared, huh? He lie. What is that? Forget about it. Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. But all right, well, I don't know. I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes to go ahead and fire something at me, get me fired up. Again, there's a lot of things to discuss, and there's a lot of things going on. I don't know if you guys know, but and I also know that there's 30,000 freaking food processing plants in America or meat processing plants in America. But just in the last couple of weeks, 18 of them have blown up or caught on fire or some mysterious thing put them out of business for a little while. If you don't think that's odd, then you have no freaking clue what's going on. You're not paying attention because it is freaking insane what's going on. I mean, they came out, they said there's going to be food shortages. It was from the horse's mouth, right? And where's all the Q people at, by the way? Where is all the Q people at? Because Q's winning the war, but meanwhile, back on the fucking farm, right? Like, it's not going down that way, dude. Have a drink and chill. No, brother. I was trying to get a little fired up tonight. You know what I mean? Like, just trying to let you guys feel the passion and my love for my country. Like, it's hard to sit back and be able to decipher through all the bullshit and look at it like it really is, and to see people continuously posting and sharing the stuff that you know is bullshit. Like, it baffles my mind, dude. Like, but I'm chill though. I'm chill. Could use a little BV right now, but you know, I got all this damn wine, but I don't even know why I did it, dude. Like, that's crazy. I just want it to be cool. I gotta buy a cooler that fits 40, 50 bottles now. Another expense. Hey Carrie, how are you, sweetheart? But you know, I don't know. Where's the calls at? The calls were flying in, and then all of a sudden nothing. Now nothing. YouTube's dead. Freaking call stopped, text stopped. Hold on, maybe sometimes the text gets screwed up. Michelle got your text. Forget about it. You know, let's see what the kids. I sent them a video. Let's see, honest kid said, "I'm not watching that crap." Okay, but she's just a kid. She doesn't know any better. So, oh no. Absolutely, Jen loving this shirt. Forget about it. Ray without dude, look at those guns, baby. 340 pounds, 20-inch pack of pipes. Oh, did I tell you guys I ordered my sauna finally? Oh my god, I cannot wait. I'm gonna sit in that thing for like an hour a day and friggin' lose like hopefully 100 pounds. Well, no, 275 is a good way for me. 275 is a good way for me. Michelle, you were going to cause me so much drama with that high cutie stuff because 80 women are going to be like, "Who's that? Why is she texting you high cutie?" And same with you, Carrie. Big Papa Love. Well, no, I am Big Papa Love though, so that's not bad. But it's just chaos, dude. Just freaking forget about it. So what about Russia, Ukraine? I mean, you guys got anything to say tonight? I know it was a nice warm day, and I told my buddies that keep hounding me to go live. And they're not even freaking apparently on. But I'm like, dude, it's the first nice day. I'm like, maybe we should like wait till it's nice every day again, you know? And you know, oh wait, what the hell is all this? Oh, whatever, Tom. Nobody can call me gay, dude. Like, I ain't gay, bro. I ain't gay. I don't know nothing about the Yankees game. I don't watch that kind of stuff. You know. Oh yeah, DeSantis, another. I'm gonna say what I feel because that's what I do. Another guy groomed to help lead the NWO. Okay, another guy groomed to help lead the NWO. And you say, Big Papa Love, why do you say such things? For he is doing everything great. He's taking away the child pornography / child endangerment stuff that the schools are doing in Florida. Yes, yeah, he is. He really is. or so we think he is. He just pulled the tax exemptions from Disney. Oh, that's great. That's freaking awesome. Now Disney has to pay their fair share. Oh, yeah. You know, okay, cool. All Ron DeSantis, do you guys not think for 1 second? Okay, I know there's only a few people on, but let's stop and think about this for a second. If they don't like you, you get no news feed, right? They shut you down. You know what? Let's use Trump for example. They shut you down. They no longer talk about you. They close you off from all social media, and nobody wants to hear from you, right? And then they continuously blast your name through the news. How there's criminal indictments coming from his businesses in New York and all this different stuff. But they never give him a platform to speak unless he does it on some other platform, which I'm fine with, whatever. But when are people going to stop and realize that DeSantis is being given a platform? What if I told you there was a changing of the guard, right? A changing of the guard, meaning that they're no longer going to do certain things, but they're going to do. They're magicians, like I talked about last week. Elon Musk is a magician. His baby mama is a freaking pagan witch. His mother is Illuminati, and I'm not even going to do the science, but I can test you all the stuff. And I know people don't want to freaking hear about it. And I know the views keep going down, 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 and down. And I'm fine with that. Because you know what? If you guys blindly want to follow certain things, so be it. So be it. You blindly follow, okay? And as you blindly follow, I will continue to read the word. I will continue to preach the word, okay? Because this is the only truth. If you're seeing it on the media, like the media didn't all of a sudden become honest. Like all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, the media. Elon's going to save the world. He's tweeting about it. Oh, my God. Well, why haven't they shut him down? Why haven't they shut him down? Oh, gosh, Big Papa Love. It's a good question. Why did? Oh, him and Bill Gates are having a feud on Twitter. This is so cool. The giants of the world. The giants of the world? Really? The giants of the world? Oh, the viewership keeps going down, down, down. Listen, this is my goal is this. My goal is to weed out every weak man, woman, and child in my realm. Okay? I don't want you to be part of my world if you are weak. I don't want you to even freaking look at me and talk to me or even hear the words that the Lord that God has shared with me to share with you. I don't want that. Okay? I never want that. Because you know what? I want you to follow blindly. And then when you finally wake up, you're going to come begging, and you're going to come begging, wanting to know the truth and the word of the Lord Jesus Christ. Okay? That's what I want to happen. So you know what? I get it that I'm going to lose friends. I get it that I'm going to lose people that follow along, people that want to interact and talk. Good. Say good night, sweetheart. Say fucking good night, okay? That's what I say. Cheers to you that want to hear the truth, okay? Yeah, I don't sit here like Alex Jones or Rush Limbaugh or who's that other guy, Glenn Becky, or the new one, the other Satanist. I mean, all you got to do is look into these people. All you got to do is look into these people. Joe Rogan. The whole fucking world went fucking crazy because he put a doctor on there that was talking about the vaccine and the dangers of it. And all of a sudden, the fucking conservatives, the people against the vaccine, against everything, were all Joe Rogan, oh my God, great, our hero, free speech. They had no idea they were playing right into his fucking hands. Oh, well, how do you mean by that, Mr. Big Papa Love? Very simple. Very fucking simple. they were creating more and more controversy. Joe Rogan was creating more and more money for himself. He is a puppeteer to the powers to be, just like Alex Jones once was. People still say he's a shill, and they still say he is part of that. I don't know. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. But I don't care because I don't care. Because the only truth is what I just showed you. We all have to sit back, stop, and look up at the skies, for God's sakes, and you'll see. What are they doing? You know? It amazes me how people listen. I get it. Everybody wants an Alexander the Great to show up on the scene and come in and take out evil. I get it. I do too. Sometimes I want to be that guy. Sometimes I pray to the Lord thy God and say, give me the strength, give me the power, give me the tools, and I promise you I will destroy every freaking piece of evil that ever lived on this planet. And there will be no mercy. The devil will have more mercy than I ever would. Because I would destroy every single last one of their bloodlines and everything about them. I would have zero. The giants of the old yesteryear, all of it. I would destroy every last fucking bit of it. Okay. That's what I would do. The Lord hasn't granted me that power. So therefore I sit here. And I tell you to be mindful. There is many wolves in sheep clothing. Okay. You do not become the richest man on the planet unless they allow you to. They would never allow someone to become that powerful. Well, allegedly that powerful, because you can buy people. People are easily bought. We know that. I mean, exactly, Mr. Miller. Exactly. What's up, Keith? How you doing, buddy? Thanks, Terry. How are you doing, sweetheart? The Crusades, they're bought and paid for. You know, what was the whole Crusades about? Most people don't even realize what it was about. It was about conquering land. It had nothing to do with Jesus. It had nothing to do with God. It had to do with conquering land. It had to do with stealing riches. But they put a fancy name on it. You know why they put a fancy name on it? Because they wanted people to join the fucking movements. They wanted people to sign up and say, yes, we'll fight for our Lord. But if they were actually taught the Bible tells you very clearly, I will fight for you. It's a spiritual war. You don't need to do shit. Stay home, bro. Stay home. But people don't understand, because you know why? When we're sitting in history classes, when we're sitting in these different, education freaking places, you know what they're doing? They're giving you pieces and parts of the truth and putting their own personal spin on it. Because actually, if you look at pretty much almost every damn book in any school or college, it's only a pieces parts until you get up to the doctorate degrees or whatever bullshit that is, right? Once you get into those levels, then the truth starts coming out, because they want you, but they hide it in there too. They hide it in that too. Like, it amazes me that people can't see through this crap. I mean, look at the amount of athletes dropping dead right now. 20 to 30 years old. Soccer players, basketball players, freaking the healthiest people. They ain't 340 fucking pounds like I am, right? These are 200, 150, 175 athletes that run every day, dropping dead of a heart attack. It's just a new thing. Like, oh, well, my dad dropped dead of a heart attack at 42, right? He was actually healthy, didn't drink or smoke. He quit drinking and smoking when he was like 32. Dropped dead at 42. Boom, forget about it. You know what? Yeah, sure, it happens. But it doesn't really. Yes, we've all heard the athlete collapse, had a heart attack or stroke on the football field because they were dehydrated. Nobody was checking dehydration. You know what I mean? That makes sense. But now, I mean, look up the number of athletes just mysteriously dropping dead. What do you think the coincidence is that has to do with the vaccine? Okay. You know what? I don't need to sit here and show you all the doctors on all the other websites where you are allowed free speech. I don't need to do that because you need to do that if you want to know the truth. And the truth is not what the mainstream media says. The truth is not what the governor says. I mean, look at Mike DeWine. I mean, I can't even believe, for God's sakes, that the Republican Party in Ohio is backing Mike DeWine. Mike DeWine literally shut this state down, literally ruined thousands and thousands of small businesses, and acted like he was doing the whole world a great favor. Mike DeWine was part of all the New York shills. I don't know if that's a word. I use the word shills. Shills, freaking freaks, right? I call them freaks. I call them scumbags. That's what I call them, scumbags. Because you know what? There's nothing honest about them. There's nothing. If there's nothing honest about you, you're a scumbag. Okay? If you can't sit and talk and rationalize and see anything that's true, and you continuously make lies about people or things and tell them how great you are, that we should re-elect you again. I mean, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? So here's the problem with Mike DeWine. First of all, he's a shill. Second of all, he's part of them, right? He's an old school puppet. He does what his master says. Shuts down the country. Thousands of jobs are lost. Now we all have all these Democrats jumping up on a pedestal. They want to be governor, whatever. You know what I mean? Exactly. DeWine and Dr. Death, same damn thing. And you know what? So let's stop there. The problem with the Republican Party backing DeWine is the fact that there's good people out there that are not getting the money, the funds that can actually make a difference in this country. And I talked about this years ago. I don't know if I talked about it recently or not. I've only been back on it for a little while. But the problem is the two-party system. All the money either goes to Republicans or all the money goes to the demon rats, right? So you only have a two-party system going on here. Now, I'll tell you what, who I like, and I don't know if any of you guys even know about him, look up Blystone. Look up Blystone. I was actually in talks with his people to do an interview with him on my real show. I never followed through, though, and that's kind of my fault, but I get busy, forget about it. But Dr. Death is going to sleep the 26th this coming Tuesday. Oh, you know what? Thanks for bringing that up, Keith. I'm going to talk about that here in just about a second. But the problem is, here's what's going to happen. So Blystone is going to run as an independent. You know, he has really no choice. He can't run as a Republican. He can't run as a Democrat. And then they're going to have some Democratic freaking idiot that all the morons agree, you know, all the morons like, oh my God, he's Democrat. I got to vote this way. Then you have all the Republican idiots that say, oh, I had to vote this way, so they're going to vote for DeWine. Then Blystone's going to take the vote of the intelligent people. And there's probably going to be some other douchebag that comes on there, and they're going to take another 2 to 5% of the vote. And that's either going to leave us with what? Where it's going to leave us with a DeWine or some Democratic idiot, right? Which are both the same fucking thing. They're both the same thing. Excuse my language tonight, guys. I'm a little fired up. I am fired up. But we have to get fired up. And at what point don't we get fired up? And why are we so complacent with what they're doing to us in this country? Why are we so complacent? Why are we so easily sitting by and letting them just destroy us? I mean, why are we the people allowing this? I just don't get it. Like, I've been trying to study history in the last 100 years and trying to understand what happened. Where did it all go wrong? And here's where I'm narrowing in at. Okay, you go back to the time, it actually goes back to the time of Lincoln. That's your nickname, Fired Up? Good, good. You should call in sometime, Keith. Forget about it. But, I mean, at what point do we just realize that we're being... it's a show, dude. I mean, I know everybody loves Reagan. Everybody absolutely loves Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was a great president. He said everything that you and I agree with, or most people agree with. He was an actor. Interesting. They all seem to be actors, don't they? Zelensky, Ukraine, actor. Putin, oh, Rasputin, time traveler. Oh, I don't know. When you research it and you're really and waking up and seeing what the F is going on out here, you're going to... I keep looking at the computer screen, you guys are over here. But you're going to stop and start questioning everything. And the goal of this stupid little show is to make you question everything. Question everything. Except nothing is an answer. Do your own research. And if someone says, because I told you so, you already... Okay? If someone says, well, I'm educated in this, I know about this, they're lying to you. Prove it to me, bro. Prove it to me. That's a big difference. What am I wrong about, Keith? You don't think Ronald Reagan was an actor? He was. You don't think Trump's an actor? He was. You don't think Obama was a paid actor? He was. Bush's, yeah, they were just puppets. Well, old man Bush was more of a puppet. He wasn't necessarily a full puppet, but George W. was a total puppet. Just a tool of a man. Oh well, no, yeah, the corruption in Ukraine has been going on forever, bro. I mean, it's funny that like a year or two ago, we heard about all the corruption was freaking how Ukraine was, right? Now all of a sudden everybody's got fucking Ukraine flags in their driveways, in their houses, in their cars, and you're going, for the love of God, people, wake up! For the love of God. I hope they are being taken out. So, all right. So to go to Keith's comments now. Keith's a good guy. Keith shares stuff with me via different manners, and there's a website called Real Raw News. Now it takes some time to get the information to download, depending if they release an article or not, because millions and millions of people are jumping on there. So it takes some time for, it kind of crashes the servers a little bit, right? Ukraine, actually the Vatican is the hub, but Ukraine's where the action's going on. We can agree to disagree on that one. Oh, pills are kicking in. What kind of pills are you on? Oh, please don't even tell me. I hope you feel better, Roseanne. Stay away from those pills. Hey, drink a beer, make you feel better. Forget about it. But the Vatican is the head of the snake, man. And I mean, everything is leading up to what the key people have been saying recently. I'm not going to deny that, Keith. The biolabs, the children being saved. I mean, I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all, sir. But let's go back to the Real Raw News. So the website Real Raw News, I just learned about this. I didn't even know about it. They post stuff that obviously most of us don't ever see. I mean, we're not going to see it on Twitter or Facebook or any of the government-controlled websites. And that's okay because the other ones are out there. Like I said before, you can create your own website. They did, and you can get that information. So it's just a matter of, and that's where it comes into play, where we all have to start communicating together. We need to share with each other. You know what? Send your friends the videos, the Real Raw News, or the articles, or whatever that you think will help enlighten them or wake them up. Um, I hate to use the word enlightened because that's an Illuminati word. The enlightened ones. Lucifer was the enlightened one. He's an idiot. You know what I mean? Obviously, much smarter than I am. Well, he was an angel. I'm not an angel, right? But you know, we all had to start communicating that way. You know what I mean? I'll take videos people share with me. I'll send it to certain people. I know who and who not to send it to, or someone that may or may not need to wake up. You know what I mean? But the only way we're really going to take back our country is by sharing information with one another. You know what? And don't count them off as a kook. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think, oh, conspiracy theory, he's nuts, whatever, she's nuts, whatever. You know what? Take a good look at it, see what they're sending you, and start researching it. Because the information is out there, guys. It really is. It's out there. I mean, the one thing that I talked about before Q came on board, before Trump came on board, before any of them came on board, was symbolism. I always talked about the symbolism. They use symbolism. And it's so easy to see it. Why do you think all these people keep posting this Musk bullshit, right? So everyone that posts on it, and maybe that's why I've lost, people, friends, followers, whatever you want to call it. Because I show to them, like, dude, listen, like, here's who they are, but I say nothing. I share the photo, I share the article, and I say nothing, and I move on. If somebody comments, I don't say nothing. I don't care. Plant the seeds. Plant the fucking seeds, my friends. Okay, because that's what we have to do. What was the whole purpose of the apostles? What was the whole purpose? To plant the seeds, so people can research it themselves, so people can sit and pray for it about themselves. When you plant that seed, you're going to wake people up, bro. You're going to wake people up. That's what this is all about. Now, the Q movement, as I've been studying, says that, well, our goal is to wake people up. I was doing that long before Q ever came on the scene, right? And that's why I often think that it was hijacked. Do you guys know when I first started this show, it was called Real America Rants and Raves? That was 7-8 years ago, right? We would go off. I would go off. I wasn't fat like I am now. I'd have my shirt off. I'd be screaming and yelling and finger pointing and smoking cigarettes and slamming shots and go absolutely berserko, right? Captain fucking Berserko, right? Remember that in Waterboy, Captain Berserko? Well, I wasn't 7'4", but I was Captain Berserko. And I would go off. And some people liked me, some people didn't. And that's fine. But at that time period, I was censored, but I wasn't. I had deleted like 500 videos. I did. I deleted like 500 freaking videos, right? Hold on. What is it? Oh, sorry. So the point is, I was planting seeds. And that's what comes up with, that's where you come up with waking people up. You plant seeds. And I do agree with all of that. Because people have to be woken up. People need to wake up. Like, dude, remember the movie? And I think I mentioned this last week or the week before. Percy Jackson. This movie, I love that movie. You know what I mean? It's good, but there's a lot of symbolism in it. Matter of fact, I can take any major Hollywood movie and sit down and watch it with you and show you and stop and pause and every single bit of symbolism and every single bit of foreshadowing, because that's how in tune I am with the spirit. Like, oh, I know that sounds crazy, but it's so simple. When you know who they are, you easily pinpoint them. You're wrong about what? How many people run the Bible from the front to back? I don't. Who knows? Wrong. Your relationship with God is each our own. Well, sure, it's each our own. I don't think I said anything that was contrary to that. And if I did, please correct me. We all do have our individual relationship with God, but we also have a book to follow. We also have rules to follow. We also have things that, you can't be part of them. You can't sit with them and then talk with God unless you're a spy. God doesn't need any spies because he can see it all. And that's where the real question comes into play. Why is God allowing these things to happen? Why is God allowing children to be murdered and raped and harmed and put in camps and all these things? And why is any of that going on? That's the real question we need to have. Or a conversation we need to have, excuse me. Why is that? Why is that? Is it generational curses? Is it a covenant the devil has with God? Is it a punishment to man? Why does the Lord thy God, my God, allow evil to happen? I think I might have touched on that at the very beginning, and it's funny that it circles back to that. Wait, Terry, your son's going to Bulgaria. What is he going to Bulgaria for? He leaves the first week of May. Bulgaria. Why is he going to Bulgaria, Terry? He's not going over there to. I thought he got out of the military. Did he get called back in? I don't know. I mean, I'll pray for him as well, but I don't know why. I don't know why he's going there, unless it's just vacation or something. I know he was in the military a long time, but I didn't know that. I don't know why he'd be going to Bulgaria. I wouldn't recommend traveling to Europe at all right now. Let's see. Your God is what you make of your beliefs. Well, see, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Your beliefs are not necessarily the true truth. Schools, government, media, they all make you believe something. The truth is the truth. It can't be denied. You can question it, you can challenge it, you can do everything you want with it. But the truth is very simple. Jesus Christ, Lord, King of Kings. That is the only truth that I know to be a fact. Making an army movie, well, that's cool. Well, good for him. Oh, this is your younger son. Okay. Exactly. What we've been fed. Exactly, Keith. Like, your truth can be my truth. What we're fed. See, here's the difference, though. Though this may have been written, and I may or may not believe it, the difference is that I do read it, and I do pray on it, and nobody preaches this to me. I mean, I may go sit in church, but like I said earlier, preachers don't even preach from the Bible anymore. They stand up and give you a lecture about freaking being a civil servant and just shutting your mouth and doing what your master says. I have a problem with all the churches, as I said earlier. History denied and lied about and rewritten. Agreed. But I also have all these that go back way before this $1,600s book, the Lost Bibles, and all these different things. They're all up there. I have a big one over there, too. And those were written well before the King James Version. The King James Version, in my opinion, is minus the books that are missing, is the most accurate of all the Bibles. Let's see. My son's neighbor brother is a movie star. Russell will be an extra in the movie. That's awesome. Good for him. Oh no, it's been rewritten. It's been actually I have it right here, Keith. I have the whole freaking outline. Where's all my colors at? I have it right here, buddy. It's been written in. Oh gosh, hold on. Where is it? I just read it the other day. Hopefully, I can find it really quickly. I'll tell you guys. You want to learn about the Bible? Take it for what it's worth. But this, you know what? I hate the fact that it says Rose's book. Like, who the hell's Rose? I don't know who the hell Rose is. But what I've gone through this book so far is very, very, it's very, very good. Hold on, it's right here somewhere. Okay, the Bible was rewritten. Let's see. American Standard, 1901. Revised version, 1880. Dewey, 1610. Bishop, 8. Geneva, 1560. The Great, 1539. Matthew, 1537. Coverdale, 1535. 1380. Vulgate, AD 400. It goes on to say the original manuscripts go back to 1500 BC to AD 100. This is book of thing. And there is numerous transitions. It's been translated into thousands of languages, by the way, thousands. And I'm sure that words do have different meaning. But in this particular book, it actually down, meaning that it was word for word. It was application for something else. It means balance, meaning they took what it meant, which I have a problem meant, and then they balanced and think what they believe it means. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, dude. Trust me, I get it. But you know, again, until you know the Lord thy God, you will never, ever, ever know anything. That's a fact, Jack. Okay, guys. Hi, Christina. How are you, sweetheart? You know, the Vatican, dude, anything that's in the Vatican, around the Vatican, or part of the Vatican, I would nothing to do with. It's basically a gateway to hell that was covered up. I don't know if you guys, if you ever, how much you guys have read and gone back and done studying on about the different gateways to hell, going back to Aristotle and all those guys thousands of years ago. There was passages right from the Vatican. Where'd they build the Vatican at? Oh, right where the passages were. Oh, what a surprise, right? What a freaking surprise. Wait, hold on. James is a civilian for Air Force now, 6 years. He is doing another 20 years for 2 retirements for Air Force. He's going back in? Is that what you're saying, Terry? I know he did his 20. God bless him. Thanks for his service. He's a good man. Oh, I'm sure children were rescued. Hey, John, how you doing, buddy? I had a conversation with my friend earlier today. You know, every year throughout this world, millions and millions of children go missing. Nobody ever finds the bodies. I mean, does anybody stop to think about that for a second? Where are the bodies? I mean, are they being held somewhere? Well, maybe. Are they being put in graves somewhere? Yeah, maybe. Where are the bodies? You can't tell me millions and millions of children go missing and nobody knows where the fuck they are. So I get it. There's 800,000 a year. Yeah, 800,000 a year. So 2 years and 1.6 million kids go missing. And where the hell are these kids at? Where are they? I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer only had 20 or 30 people put in his refrigerator, right? I mean, come on, guys. Where are these freaking kids? You know, like, again, the symbolism. Hold on. Gosh darn it. the symbolism is there, man. Just pay attention to it. Like, where are these kids? Where are they? Hold on. Gosh darn it. All right, let's take a break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. So I had a kidney stone, like, I don't know, about a month or so ago, and I dealt with it for a few months. It was a nightmare. Well, ever since then, I can't hold my pee anymore. Like, I got to go zoom off to go pee, like, or I'll pee my pants. So I don't want to pee my pants when I'm sitting here talking with you guys. Silence, the best part of the show. Whatever, Dave. Hey, I'm still waiting for you to come over here and give me some prices on doing some work there, buddy. No show. You know what? Instead of me, no show Jones, you're no show Jones, Dave. Not aborted, but abducted. Absolutely, Keith. I mean, where are these kids? You can't tell me 800,000 kids a year go missing and nobody knows where they are. They're just gone. They're just absolutely gone. They're not buried in shallow graves. They're not in Dave's basement. Where are they? Where are these kids? Come on, man. Forget about it, dude. These people are doing exactly what they're doing. They're sacrificing them. They're putting them in big giant furnaces. You know, they can zap your body to pieces and dust to dust, right? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Sacrificing great holidays of theirs that we are deceived of. I get it, bro. I get it, man. It's very, 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 very scary. Well, we all know that not Hollywood. Well, Hollywood's part of it, but Disneyland's all part of that stuff. I mean, you know, and I get it. That's why they're slowly giving up their power. They're slowly giving up their reign. But here's the best part, though. Not the best part. Here's the scary part. The scary part is they're putting their characters in place to look like they're heroes. Okay? To look like they're heroes. I'm sorry, you guys can love DeSantis, and I know he's doing everything that we, the free people of America and the world, want. But the truth is, he's not. The truth is, he will come to show himself as his true characters. Okay? Now, and I know, you know what? Like I said, this is Rant Rave with Don Michaels. Rant Rave, Real America Rant Rave, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm going to put it out there, dude. When Trump came out and said, get your shot, just do what's right, he did it in Alabama in the heart of the Bible Belt. In the heart of the Bible Belt, he did this. He was basically telling everybody in that Bible Belt, forget your God, which, by the way, the Lord thy God said, fear not. Fear not. And those people down in Alabama don't fear. Those Christians, anyways. And So he got booed. He was booed, and booed. And then he quickly changed his tone because obviously nobody wanted to hear his vaccine bullshit. Trump also went on record saying, I fast-paced this. I did all of this. This credit belongs to me. Biden could never do it. And the Trump supporters, the Trump people, still stand behind him, back and back, even though they know what the vaccine is all about. Even though they know that Q came out and said, watch the water. His last tweet or whatever, .com 5, DEFCON 5, whatever bullshit they run, came out and said, watch the water. Do none of you question that? Do none of you question that? Meanwhile, during every Trump freaking show, I'll call it a show, he also says, you see him taking a sip of the water. Now, is that symbolism for like, don't drink tap water, drink this water, or is that drink the water? Does anybody ever question that? Why does nobody question these things? Why? You know what I mean? Like, it baffles my mind that so many people follow just so blindly. And I get it, dude. I get it. I do get it. Like, I'll watch like the Fox 8 local news for the weather. Okay. Okay, Keith. Point taken. I'll watch the news, like the local news or whatever, and you know, when they're putting something out there that you just totally disagree with, totally have no connection with whatsoever, they do it so nonchalantly, they do it so professional, they do it so, what's the word, convincing. They do it so convincing that you're like, yeah, I watch, you know, whoever they are every day. You know what? Yeah, I need to go get my shots. Oh, yeah, and President Trump says I should get my shots. And Dr. Fauci says I can go get my shots. Oh, you know what? These are good people because the way they present themselves, the way they hold themselves, manipulating. That's the word. Thank you. So manipulating. If you haven't learned by now, I'm in my 40s. If you haven't learned by now that you freaking need to question everything, watch the water. So I watched the water. Okay, a friend of mine, Kelly, something or other, sent it to me. So normally, okay, well, let me rephrase from saying that. So I watched the video, and as I watched the video, I found it to be very interesting. I found that he backed himself up with truths. So I did my own research on it as well, and went and looked and said, holy shit, why is the CDC covering, you know, certain lakes and certain areas when it comes to this COVID shit, right? So I found it to be very, very, very interesting and believable. Later found out that the guy that did the video or was interviewed in the video, the chiropractor, was also John F. Kennedy Jr.'s roommate in college, which feeds into the whole Q thing. Okay, true, but I personally just don't know. I don't. And yeah, to the person that texted me, no, you're not causing. There's no drama. Listen, I don't do drama. I don't give a shit. I was joking about that because people listen. Believe it or not, as small as this little show is, with 4 people, 5 people, 10 people watching, 2 people at this point, this is for fun, okay? And people always had something to say. I made a post the other day. Actually was something like means it's a drinks on me for a drinks on me if you get the question right, boys and gals alike. And somebody was blowing my phone up saying, "Oh, that's how what you do? Is that how you pick up girls?" I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now, dude? Like, really? Like, did you not like today's trivia question?" If I went to pick up girls, I'd come out and be like, "What's up, ladies? I'm looking for a lady. Hit me up. Here's my number." I mean, I don't give a fuck. Excuse my language tonight. I told you guys I was a little hooked tonight, but like that really bothered me. Like it really set in. Like how closely do people really watch you? Who do you have to be? You know what I mean? Like who are you know what I'm saying? You have to question everything. Like it just it's kind of a video, dude. It's a guy drinking beer, smoking cigarettes, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just sitting here, just having some fun. To be honest with you. So where does the craziness come from? Where does the insecurities? Where does the jealousy? Where does all that come from? Like, where does it come from? You know, often I find myself trying to re-evaluate myself. You know, I don't know if you guys that know me or don't know me, but I'm pretty tough on my kids. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I run a iron fist home, so to speak, when it comes to, you know what? When it comes to things, you know, you're gonna act right, you're gonna do what's right, and I don't want to freaking hear it. And that's that. I mean, dude, I am that kind of father. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, but you know what? The product of who they are becoming in itself is worth, you know, I can easily just say, do whatever you want to do, and I don't give a shit. Right? I can easily say that. And I can easily just say whatever. But I would be doing them an unjust service because I know better. And they don't. So we as parents, as guardians, as grandparents, or whatever, you know what? Or step parents or stepmoms or stepdads. And I often hear about that as well, where mom lets me do whatever, or stepmom lets me do whatever, or stepdad lets me do whatever, or stepmom lets me do whatever. Okay, great. You're going to become a product of your, believe it or not, Mr. Biggs got in suspension for lunch detentions. Never been in trouble at school. He got lunch detentions like 2 days ago. So the vice principal calls me. He says, "So Wednesday, I'm no different when I talk to anybody except for work people because you got to be professional." Which I try to maintain my professionalism, anyways. But he says, Mr. Biggs is in trouble because they did this and that and the other thing. And I said, "Well, it sounds like horseplay." I said, "But are you sure? Are you sure Mr. Biggs did that?" He says, "Yep. I looked at the video camera, and he's the one. I get it. They were joking around going on in school." I said, "Sir, you know what? I 100% agree with you, and I'll make sure this situation is rectified and make sure that doesn't happen again." So he comes home. I'm like, "Dude, really? Like, you're fucking around at school? You're getting 2 lunch detentions?" I'm like, "You understand what we're trying to do here, right? Like, you can't be, causing, you can't do nothing stupid." I said, and the principal told me he saw you on camera doing it, and you're the one that did it. He says, No, Dad. He goes, "It looked like that on camera. Cameras can be deceiving as well, and I agree with 100% on this. So basically, what happened was they were roughhousing a little bit, and the kid had his book bag on his shoulders, and he put his arms down, and then the book bag dropped to the ground. Well, it looked like because Mr. Biggs was going at him, it looked like he knocked it off of. Get to the book. I said, okay. I said, understood. I said, but the point is, and I hate to say, in today's society, like we are judged by every movement we make. And if you do one stupid damn thing wrong, they're going to hold that against you forever for your jobs, for your future. You know, it's not like when some of us went to school together or all right, are you guys there? It just cut me off, didn't it? Is anybody there? Hello, Walls.